I'm still kind of in shock. It's really hard to grasp the magnitude of it. It's different when you see it on a computer and it's like this big. It's kind of unreal to realize like, oh wait, it's actually going on a giant jet plane. I'm a graphic illustrator and character animator and general mischief maker in all kinds of art. I grew up in Adelaide, South Australia. I lived there until I was 17 years old, and I moved to Fairbanks, Alaska with my mom. I love new challenges. I love figuring new things out. There's something really delicious about being able to get down to the nitty-gritty and making something look really spot on. I first heard about Hainan Airlines and the contest on Facebook. Design your plane, win a trip to China. Okay, I can do this. I've got like 3 more weeks before it closes, so went for it.
Thousands and thousands of submissions came into the Boeing contest site. In the end, Hainan leadership, they saw Hannah's design. It told a great story. This one really stood apart.
So I got off the phone and my coworker's like, what is going on? And I said, I'm going to China. Oh my God, this is so cool. I am super stoked to see my design on the Dreamliner. I don't know if it's easy to put into words, that feeling. I'm really excited to be able to experience this. It's going to be incredible.
We arrived on the yellow airplane in Haikou. Then they immediately started preparing the aircraft for the decal installation.
It was cool. We got to see the decals laid out, ready for application. There's a beauty to the very precise, like how everything has to go into a plane and all the systems being checked up on. It was really cool.
I think Hannah is a mission young designer. We are deeply impressed by her work, and it means a lot to us for inviting Hannah to be the site to witness this dream come true moment.
I feel extremely lucky, but I don't feel like I've woken up from the dream yet.
To see something that you've created, something you had in your mind, all of a sudden it comes to life, that's magic.
I was not prepared for them taking all the scaffolding away and seeing what you've designed on this tiny plane on your computer screen being realized on this giant 787. I kind of burst into tears on that one. Wow, this is awesome. The lines of the Dreamliner are beautiful and elegant to design to. If there was a little kid sitting in another plane, I was thinking, what would they see taxiing past them on the runway? And I wanted them to first see Po or Tigress to come past, and then to see the other characters behind, like support. I wish I could be like Tigress, very serious, but I think I am Po, very silly, always falling down. After the decals were applied in Haikou, went to Haikou Airport and boarded the plane, and we're on the maiden flight to Beijing. After we were at altitude, they're like, come up to the front, we're gonna introduce you and explain who you are and why you're on this plane. And it was really cool. Everyone wanted to come get their photo. They're like, oh my goodness, they're like celebrities. So that was really neat. I was not expecting that.
So Hannah's plane represents the third entry into this market for Hainan, the Kung Fu Panda, the bright yellow happy airplane that kind of reminds me of Hannah herself.
You know, Hainan actually took the extra step of using a very sophisticated online tool, promoted it via social, and really made this kind of a 21st century activity all the way around.
Hainan Airlines cherish each one's dream and tries every effort to make them come true. Like our slogan, fly your dreams.
Dreams come true. It can happen to you. Just come up with a good idea.
I hope little kids that were kind of like me when I was little, sitting in the jet plane waiting to take off, get to be just as excited to see this kind of come past them on the runway. It would be awesome.